Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey, and today we got a hot fix update getting ready for Fortnitemares. So let's go ahead and go over the details of this. This is the Fortnite version 18.10, October 5th hotfix. The dual Fiend Hunters entered the fray in Battle Royale. If you've been around a while, you know this cube war isn't the first time the cube monsters have shown their faces. But you also may remember a certain anti monster projectile, the Fiend Hunter crossbow. Well, with the latest hotfix, we've got something even more anti monster. Fight back with the Dual Fiend Hunters. Dual Fiend Hunters fight fiends faster. So you're venturing into the sideways to get some sideways weapons. Like the Fiend Hunter crossbow, the Dual Fiend Hunters deal extra damage to cube monsters. But here's what's different. Being more modern, the Hunters have a faster fire rate than their crossbow predecessor. Where to find them? Dual Fiend Hunters can be found in chests or on the ground. Take them with you into the sideways to help turn the tide your way. Oh, and do the Hunters remind anyone else of a certain Halloween celebration? Competitive notes: the Dual Fiend Hunters are not included in competitive playlists. So there you go. Those are in the game. I believe from what I've seen, you're going to pick them up in the blue rarity. They can be upgraded to purple or gold, doing max damage like 34 per hit. As a base damage, obviously that would be, at a gold, that's going to be 68 damage per headshot. And these things actually have a pretty good fire rate. You can't just like spray and hold it down. You actually have to click each time that you want to fire a shot. But it is a lot faster than the original crossbows. Fiend Hunter the what they say here, but yeah, the Fiend Hunter crossbow that we've had in the past. It does shoot a lot faster, so it actually makes it a lot better in comparison. Before, you had to set your shot, pulled bow to shoot one shot, and you would hit basically what this is doing now. So it was really not good at all, but I could see the potential for this actually being a pretty decent. Now, this is not something you're going to want to have for long range. It's only going to be medium to close range. It does have a pretty wide bloom, so it's not going to be accurate at all from a long range. You really need to be, medium to close range for these things. But we got some more stuff to talk about related to Fortnitemares. So Fortnitemares 2021 foretells iconic creatures, cubic chaos, and screen time scares. Your fortune foretells a lot in this year's Fortnitemares. In fact, things are in the cards for you all the way till November 1st. The first thing in the cards, starting now, jump into Halloween themed maps, games, and experiences made by the community during the Fortnitemares callout. These will be featured in the Fortnitemares section of the playlist menu. Here's what else is in your fortune this month: iconic fiends, creatures, and costumes. Fortnitemares 2021 has many new and returning Halloween outfits in store. Some of what to expect. Throughout the month, cards will reveal legendary monsters making their way to the Fortnite item shop, as well as classic Fortnite characters getting new Halloween twist. With each item shop debut, a card will flip over in this evolving page. Take a look at the card to see who's entering the item shop and see the backs of the other cards for hints at who's next. Want some reveals now? Iconic creatures include the Universal Pictures inspired Frankenstein's monster and the Mummy. Part of the Universal Monsters set. Keep up with the card flip page and our social channels to see when they storm into the item shop. The mummy will also be lurching on the island as a character later in the month, trying to find his way home to the underworld. That's pretty awesome. What will the cards reveal during Fortnitemares? Okay, to help kick off things, the community's inspired Boxy and Boxer are in the item shop now, October 5th, with new glowing versions of their alternate spectral styles. Also, throughout October, you can visit the Battle Bus and Fortnite cosplay characters at Universal City Walk, adjacent to Universal Studios Hollywood. Different characters will appear throughout the month, with special appearances by new Fortnitemares characters the day they go live in the item shop. Stop by and take a picture. A new side of the Cube's plan. The Cubes are mobilizing for the next step of their plan. Later in the month, they'll escalate their domination of the island. But take heart. Strengthen your resolve with a new weapon from the sideways and returning Halloween tricks. A special LTM will be returning as well. During this cubic chaos, there will also be quests to accomplish for eerie rewards. Speaking of Halloween tricks, the new dual Fiend hunters are on the island now. Let's see. Get some scares at the Short Nightmares. Short Nightmares 2021 will be wrapping up with the third Short Night Film Festival. Like previous Short Nights, Short Nightmares will feature animated shorts, but this time the shorts will be based on the ghoulish and sinister. Also, this short night will take place in a creator made movie theater created by Quantum Builds, where each short will have its own theater room. Choose the order you watch them in, or watch them all in a loop in the festival room. We'll share more details on Short Nightmares closer to the show. Consider this your invite card. What we announced here isn't even everything happening in Fortnitemares this year. Stay tuned during the month for what other festivities are in your fortune. And we got one more Fortnitemares thing, little blog post to read out here. This is the Halloween item shop Fiends and Creatures in Fortnitemares Fortune 2021. This was the evolving page that they were talking about for the cards. Many new and returning outfits are in store for Fortnitemares 2021, including storied monsters making their Fortnite debut. Classic Fortnite characters with new Halloween twists are creeping in also. Keep checking back here to find out these new and returning Halloween outfits haunting the item shop this October. A fortune card will flip over with each arrival, while the backs of the remaining cards will hint at who's next. So, like they said, week 1, we have Frankenstein's monster. Let's see. Oh, they say they got the details here. So 4 cards are in the cards for week 1. As you can see, the card for Frankenstein's monster is already flipped over. Frankenstein's monster, which includes the vintage Frank alt style, will be available in the item shop on October 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern, which is already now. When you are listening to this, there's no pattern as to when the rest will flip over, but try using the hints to sow what they'll reveal. Let's see. And then it says update October 5th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Another card has flipped over for October 5th. Sauntering in alongside Frankenstein's monster is Curdle Scream Leader, a new addition to the team leader lineup. 2 cards will remain this week. And yeah. They have some when you're looking at the pictures of the cards, they have some outlines, it looks like, that's trying to give you the clues. One of them is the hat and goggles of Renegade Raider, and we saw that in the late game arena. If you're watching this on YouTube, you could see the picture on screen now, and if you're not, I'm sure you've seen the teaser for late game arena when they were first announcing that it was coming back. And then on that left hand side, you see the Renegade Raider that is like the ghoul style. So I'm guessing that's one of them. And you know what? The 4th card that we see here, some sort of cowboy or cowgirl character, but I don't know what that one's going to be, but I can't wait to find out. Again, I just absolutely love this time of year for the items that we get and the outfits that we get. But yeah, So on the that left hand side of the screen, when you when you look at the late game arena mode, you'll see the skeleton ghoul style of Renegade Raider. Okay, let's actually take a look at the LTMs and see what it is that we have in that Fortnitemares section. The Haunted Village gun game, Tiny Town Halloween Power, the Nightmare Games, Zombie Adventure Immortals, Dropper Nightmare, Candy Factory Simulator, 500 levels Halloween Death Run, Halloween Theme Park Beta, a Creepy Easy Death Run 50 level. Okay, so that's some of the stuff that you could be checking out for the theme of Fortnitemares. Let's go ahead and head over to the item shop and see what we have in the item shop today. Looks like, of course, we're going to get all the spooky offers that we've had over the last few days. And then we have the Street Striker outfit for 1,200 added in here today. I like that one. The Tactics Officer outfit for 800. The Don't Start Now emote for 500. Guitar Walk emote for 500. Rock Out emote for 800. Slow Clap emote for 200. We have the Fanatic outfit with the handbag backbling for 1,200. Showdown outfit with the Pokepack backbling for 1,200. Maniac's harvesting tool for 500. Blady Bird glider for 800. The Doggo outfit with the Chowdown backbling for 1,500. Doggy bag backbling for 200. Chew toy harvesting tool for 500. Rough wrap for 300. And then Frankenstein's Monster, the original remix, part of the Universal Monster set, comes with the Monster Mind backbling. It's a thinker. So it looks like it's got selectable styles as well. So you got the Frankenstein's Monster. This is the one where it's in color with green skin and everything. And you could do the Vintage Frank where it is not only is it in black and white, but it is like old, it'd be like if you're watching like an old movie and it's got all the noise and the crackle and the the lines going across it. That's pretty cool, actually. It'd be just like, oh, you popped in a really old movie into your movie player, and yeah, it's coming out all vintage. I like that. That's actually really cool. I like that a lot. Same thing with the back bling as well, which is a brain inside of a case or inside of a thingamajig there. A jar, there we go, that's the word. So we got the Grave Robber harvesting tool, spare parts not included, 500 V-bucks for this. This one also has the gray, so it's got the Grave Robber, which is in color, and the gray robber style, which is that vintage style. We have the stitched up wrap for 300. The Curdle Scream Leader outfit, the ultimate monster mashup, comes with the Llama Abomination back bling. We lost the assembly instructions on this one. Our bad. And you know what? Honestly, this new one is absolutely awesome as well. And obviously, this is kind of like Fortnite's own Frankenstein monster, right? I'd look at all the different things this character has on it. It's obviously the Cuddle Team Leader, Tomato Head, part of the Rex dinosaur character. A whole bunch of different things on this one, right? So pretty cool, and all stitched up together. 1,200 for this. The Chimeraxes harvesting tool, or Chimeraxes. There you go, the Chimeraxes harvesting tool. What's better than one pickaxe? 8 pickaxes sewn together. This is 800 V-bucks, and yeah, just a total abomination of different harvesting tools all mashed together. So pretty cool. Yeah, and that looks like everything today. So you can get any and all of these items using code Mikey, MMMIKIE, in the item shop, and some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. Okay, so obviously we have that new weapon, the dual Fiend Hunters. Take advantage of them. They're not going to be something that, again, is super strong and that you're going to replace your AR with. You're still going to be carrying your AR, your shotgun, and then if it's still early game, that could be possibly your third weapon that you take, and you try to get into the obviously go into the sideways zones and start defeating those cube monsters. Because you know what, this season I am really enjoying and liking the cube monster sideways weapons that we get. The sideways weapons are actually pretty decent, especially once you level them up, and it's going to be a lot easier for you to level them up with these dual fiend hunters, because you're going to just mow through the cube monsters that much faster, so that you can upgrade your sideways weapons that much faster. So just don't totally sleep on it. Crossbows have never been the strongest weapons that we've had during Fortnite, but these ones, again, they're not that bad. They can shoot a lot faster than what we had before, and from medium to close range, they can be decently accurate. Again, from long range, it's a no-go. Just don't even worry about trying to hit people from long range unless you're trying to make something, like a fun, silly video for your friends or something. All right, but that's the episode for today. Make sure you go join the Daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.